channel Santana at Home. I am Santana and this is my home, and today's video I am going to be showing you how I upstyle a basic and affordable piece of furniture. So I'll be upstyling a coffee table and showing you how to make it look really luxurious, chic and elegant on a budget. So let's get into the video. So the coffee table that I have chosen to upstyle is the IKEA lap table. I think it's about £14, really inexpensive. It is a self-assembly product, but it is so easy to put together. It just takes one person and I think you can kind of knock it up in about 15 to 20 minutes. So it comes in 3 different colours. It comes in black, white and a light beach wood. I have chosen to use the black one today in the living room because I feel that the black one is really sexy, it's dramatic, it's statement, it's stylish. I think black is really chic and I love the way that colours pop when they are placed on top. I think they really stand out. So yeah, I've chosen to use the black one. So the first thing that we are going to put onto this table to achieve our luxurious hotel inspired look is going to be a mirrored tray. So this mirrored tray cost £20 and it was from TK Maxx, and I really love this tray because the size is quite substantial and chunky. I really like this sort of high rim and the rectangular hole detailing. I think that looks really chic and really different, and to me this is a way to incorporate, a mirrored furniture look, because I have a love-hate relationship with mirrored furniture. I feel like as a mum it's really impractical because it can be a dangerous item to have. It's quite sharp, it has sharp edges and accidents waiting to happen. So yeah, mirrored stuff can give you real anxiety. Also, I find that it's a nightmare to keep clean because as soon as you touch it with fingerprints, it looks really grubby, and you're just constantly having to maintain the appearance of it. Also, I would say with mirrored furniture, in terms of longevity, they always crack, and once they crack, it's impossible to fix. So you either sort of live with this cracked furniture or you get rid of it. So, I don't really like that. However, that being said, I think it looks really glamorous. I think that it's so lovely for reflecting surfaces. I love how it looks when you have glass and candles and perfume bottles, things like that on top of a mirrored surface. I think that it just really uplifts it. Yeah, I've used this to begin my dressing stage of the table, and now we need to put some items in. So the next thing that I am going to be using to create this really lovely look is going to be a floral arrangement. Guys, look, let's get into this. This is gorgeous. This is just so wonderful, it's beautiful. It's just so dramatic and such a statement. And I was inspired by reception areas in hotels, and I've seen them in some of the really chic bathrooms as well. Really lovely statement pieces. I do sometimes use real flowers, but the thing is, obviously real flowers do have a really short shelf life. They don't have a long lifespan, so every 7 days you will need to kind of be replacing them all the time. So even though maybe initially they're not particularly expensive, over time, you will spend quite a bit to maintain the look. So as this is a budget video on how to create affordable looks on a budget, I actually decided to use some faux florals that I have. So these are faux orchids. I really love them. I actually got these from loads of different places. So if I just show you the truth behind the illusion, this is from IKEA. I think it was about £5, I'm not too sure. And so is another one of this tub. This tub is from IKEA as well, and it's not even a plant pot. I have made it into a plant pot. So sometimes when you look at things, you can try to think how you could make it more suitable for what you want it to be for. It's up to you. Be creative. This is just foliage from IKEA, really inexpensive, and this one is from Wilko. And because the base of the plant pot is quite deep, it hides all of the different bases, so the look is quite uniform. You can't see any individual base, that they're different colours or different shapes or styles, and you've just got another bowl here of foliage, which is very similar to this one, so I won't bring it out. But yeah, we just kind of create our own really luxurious and decadent looking piece. The next item that we have are candles. Now, I'm such a big fan of candles because there's no space that you put a candle in that it doesn't look instantly better. I think it just elevates any area, any look, and it also provides a really gorgeous aroma in the room as well. I always buy scented candles, so we have a lovely smelling area as well as an area where, you know, the vibe is a lot more warm and cozy and just, you know, a really nice welcoming space. So you put that there, and I think that looks really good on the mirrored surface, so I'm really happy with that. The next thing that we are going to put on this table is a reed diffuser. Now, this is from the range, and I bought it because I really love the size. I just think it's really big and chunky, substantial. It's kind of got like a red tone to it, which isn't super in keeping with my theme, but because it's sort of quite dark and moody, and that's the vibe I'm going for, I think it blends quite well. The fragrance is velvet rose and oud, and it's just really lovely and gorgeous. I've kind of run out. I think we're on just basically the last bits of fragrance, so I need to refill it. But again, this is another great piece to have because it doesn't end, it lasts all the time, and all you have to do is, once the aroma and the fragrance has evaporated into the room, making it smell lovely, all you have to do is buy a refill, and then you just pour the liquid that you choose, which can be a different scent, so you can change it up, but you just pour that in, and yeah, you're good to go. It's a new fragrance, it's a new day, it's great. Final item that I have for this coffee table are coffee table books. Coffee table books, they're not just any book that you like, but they can be, you know, it's always a creative space. It's up to you to kind of personalize your home in the way that suits your taste and your personality. But, you know, for the purpose of creating a look like this, a coffee table book is typically a hardback book, and you know, it should reflect your interests and just be like an interesting conversation piece and a conversation starter. I see a lot of people that use books, you know, Dior and Louis Vuitton, books on fashion. You know, aesthetically it's very pleasing, but personally I wouldn't want books like that because I want the books to kind of speak to my interests, and you know, I'm not super interested in runway fashion or, you know, the history of the skirt or anything like that. But, you know, sometimes if you are just trying to create like a strong visual, the covers of those books are really nice. But yeah, I have chosen some really natural, neutral coloured books. This is a lovely coffee table book. It's called Before They Pass Away by Ginny Nelson. And it's basically about an anthropologist that travels around the world taking photos of tribes that are nearing extinction, hence the reason why it's called Before They Pass Away. And it's just got some gorgeous photography. Love this book, and I do read it, and people that come do have a look, which I think is really lovely. And yeah, so you can just get a book, and it kind of, if you can see, there's tones of red in here, and we've got this diffuser, and the room is a very neutrally coloured palette, so it doesn't jar at all. And yeah, it just provides a nice sort of chunky statement piece that kind of lifts the room. I've got some more books here as well. I have got the autobiography of Gucci Mane, and you know, I just absolutely love this book because it's an interesting story anyway, but the photography that was chosen, I just think the colours are really lovely. I feel like it's been done really artistically, it's different, a bit edgy. So yeah, I really like having this book there, and like I said, it's a hardback, so it's quite substantial on the table. And I've also got a book by Charlemagne the God, Black Privilege, which is like an autobiography, and it's, as you can see, it's all quite similar tones and similar colours, so they all complement each other really well. And what I'm going to do is sort of layer them this way, and I want to have a little gap between the books. I don't want them like sitting on top of each other. Maybe we can actually put this here, yeah, like that. So there you have it. We have gone from basic to bougie in like 10 steps or less, would you say? The pieces that we have are engaging for guests. So if guests come, you know, they get the sensory enjoyment of the candles and the weed diffuser, and there's books to read or to look at and just have a chat about, and the florals which are really visually pleasing, and we've kind of zoned off the coffee table and given the illusion that it's actually larger than it is because of all of the items that we have put on. And you know, it's not a cluttered look either, it still just looks really interesting and really nice. So this coffee table also comes with a lower shelf, and I mean, I've chosen personally not to decorate the lower shelf just because I want to really ensure that there's no clutter in the look, or you know, it doesn't become distracting. However, a coffee table can also be a functional space if you want it to be. So just wanted to give you some ideas on how to style this area if you did want to make the most of that surface space on the shelf. I have got these baskets, these storage baskets from the range. They are $5.99 each. They have a really lovely reflective silver thread running throughout, which is just really nice, and it gives like a great sheen, and it's kind of like a knotted kind of material. So I am just going to slot that in here, and I am going to place the other one next to it, and then we have a nice little area here, but rather than putting a third one here, which it would be fine as well, I'm sure that would look really cute and have enough storage for any items that might need to be in your living room, I've just decided instead though to place a decorative ornament. I'll just show you guys. This is from, I'm not too sure, I actually had this for a long time, I think it's from Next, but it's, yeah, just a purely decorative item, and I'm just going to place that here. And I just think if you want that fuller look, then this is a really great way to achieve that. And because it's not sort of totally covered, you can still see through it and it's not looking, you know, overloaded. So yeah, that is how to kind of make the most of your coffee table in terms of getting storage space. But yeah, I think that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you got some good tips and ideas on how to upstyle your coffee table in your surface areas without spending a lot of money, but still creating a really gorgeous. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more content, and have a great week.